Hey guys, my name is Matimio, and today I've got an update on the Easter egg hunt in Star Wars Battlefront. I found a couple more, and we have an update on the ones that we were looking for and finally found, but also to explain why I'm an idiot. And so first up, yesterday I was spending hours searching for a snake that I couldn't find. Rumor had it that there was some sort of snake on Endor, and from these rumors, they were indicating that it was on the larger version of the map. So I was playing Walker Assault and Supremacy. I must have scoured every inch of that map. I looked around trees, I was looking in bushes, I was getting into vehicles like the AT-ST, thinking that maybe the snake only will activate or come out of hiding if I drive a vehicle near one of the trees. I was moving around the AT-AT looking for this thing to pounce out, but I could not find it. I then had the fortune of one of my Twitch viewers named Paranormal Cube that steered me in the direction of the smaller Endor map, this is just my luck, called Swamp Crash Sites. We found it within about 5 minutes. There's actually multiple snakes on this map. There's one by the down log, which you guys are seeing right now, and then there's also the one by the base of the tree, and it's basically just this gigantic snake. It pops its head out really quickly, it flings out its really thick tongue. It was surprising. I'm assuming it's either to scare you away or to eat some insects, and then it pops back down. It's awesome. I'm actually probably more excited just for the simple fact that we found it and not that it is really significant to the Star Wars universe. I mean, I think there was that one snake that was in the garbage disposal. Maybe that's an homage or a reference to that, but the fact that I spent so much time looking for this thing, I'm really happy that we found it. The next Easter egg I was in search of was the Sarlacc Pit. We got a hint of this during one of the trailers. We saw Boba Fett fly on over, and so I knew that it was in the game, or at least I assumed that it was in the game, and so I initially scoured the large version of Tatooine. I gotta stop doing this. I then moved on over to the smaller one called Dune Sea Exchange. It's not exactly in the center of the map, but it's very obvious when you're looking for it. Essentially, if you spawn on in and you move on over to the side of the map a little bit, you'll notice some rocks out in the distance, and if you move on closer, you see its tentacles flopping around, and there's exactly the Sarlacc Pit. You can also jump on in, and instead of instantly dying like I assumed you would, you go into the bowels of the creature, slowly flop around a little bit, and die. It's awesome. It's a great little Easter egg, and while I'm assuming a lot of you already knew that it was in the game, because I might just be the most oblivious player ever, if you did not know, it is on the Dune Sea Exchange map. I also talked about yesterday how I wasn't exactly sure if the Ewoks that were gliding around on Endor would throw rocks down at players. Apparently they absolutely do, and it's even an achievement if you're lucky, and I think it's only if you're on the Imperial side. If you're running around as a stormtrooper, I would be surprised if they threw rocks at the rebels, but who knows, I could be wrong on this. But if you're lucky enough and you are playing on the Empire side, every once in a while, I guess one of these gliders will throw a rock down at you and you'll get an achievement. It's something along the lines of like not bad for a furball, but it seems to be a very, very low chance. I've already put like 30 hours in Star Wars Battlefront. I played on a lot of Endor, and it's never happened to me, or at least I didn't think it happened to me. And so if you are looking for this achievement, it's possible, it's in there. It just seems to be very unlikely. And then lastly, I need to explain why, first of all, I'm ashamed of myself, but also why I'm an idiot. The other day when I was talking about some of these Easter eggs, mainly the one revolving around the Wampa Roar, I said how C-3PO ripped off the sign you guys are seeing right in front of you in one of the original Star Wars, in one of the outtakes. The thing is, though, is that in my mind, I thought I said C-3PO, but in reality, I said 3CPO. When the video went live yesterday and all of a sudden everyone started to comment that I said 3CPO, I can't even describe the amount of cringe that I felt in my body. Like, it moved through my spine into my stomach, and I wanted to just crawl into a ball in a corner and just kind of nap for the entire day and hope that I wouldn't have to live with the shame forever. I cannot believe I called C-3PO 3CPO. I mean, I kind of can. It's just, swapping one thing. It was bad. It was bad. And so I want to apologize. I also wanted to give you my Star Wars fan card because I do not deserve it. I clearly do not deserve it. and my shame is real. And I don't know if you guys can ever forgive me, but I hope that you guys can. But yeah, guys, that is about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you guys have found any more Easter eggs in Star Wars Battlefront. I'm assuming that we have still, once again, only scratched the surface. And so if there's something out there that I haven't seen yet, let me know down below. But yeah, guys, until tomorrow, have a good one and take it easy.